Hi guys, this is Lexi. Today I'll be teaching you how to do a really quick, easy makeup look for going to school or work or anything where you just want to be minimal and natural looking. And let's get to it. Okay, so I'm gonna move myself a bit closer just so you can see my face. Hope you like my Dumbo ears. I've already toned my face, put on my serum, my moisturizer. So first thing I'm gonna do after that is to put on some primer. So this is the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. Okay, so it's this big. It's super amazing. It makes your makeup stick to your face. So I just go in with my hand and scoop out a little bit. So just that much, not a lot, because you don't want to overtake your face. So warm it up and just pat it on my face, quite gently pat it. So I don't like to move it all over my face like that just because I feel like it ruins the elasticity of my own face. That's just another tip for you for anti-aging. Let it dry for a while. It smells amazing, guys. Next step is foundation. For now, I'm just using a powder foundation. You can use any powder foundation you want, or if you want to go with liquid, stick to liquid. So this is just one that I picked up. It's really pretty. I got it from Thailand, so it's a Japanese company called Goldberry. So I'm just going to take my sponge and pat it in there to get most of the product out, and I'm just gonna pat it straight onto my face. And with powders and also liquid foundations, you don't want to spread it all around your face. You want to pat it in there. And for this product, I don't like the whole full coverage look, especially when I'm going to school. I like to look natural. So this just covers any imperfections that I have, and also the blemishes. I feel like this product is really good for covering up any acne scars and stuff too. And since it's a powder, it's quite easy to control. So notice I'm just patting. Patting is literally the secret of makeup, because then it doesn't spread it anywhere. And if you do have dry patches, this is the best way to go, because if you drag it like I used to do when I was in high school, you'll literally get flakes of dry skin covered in foundation, then you'll have like those spots, and you don't want that. I have a really huge blemish there, so I'm going to put a bit more in that area. I don't really like to use concealer and stuff because I'm just trying to correct the imperfections on my face, not trying to overdo it. Okay, so it's still there, you can still see it, but it's much less than before. I'm not really bothered about this, but if you are bothered about acne scars and stuff, you know, we all have imperfections. It's not necessary for you to, you know, be like a blank canvas, because even for me, I don't like to cover up my freckles and stuff because I feel like that's a really in thing right now, but I've always never really tried to cover them because I personally love them. It gives me more personality, I guess. I think we are done. This is your blank canvas that you can work with. Just check. Mirror. Okay. Also, another tip that I like to do is just to put some on your mouth, so that when you use your lipstick or whatever color you want to use, it really pops out because you have a completely neutral color to your mouth, so you can work with that better. Next step for me, I like to do eyebrows because it really shapes your whole face. So my eyebrows are a bit crazy today. Okay, so I'll need to even them out. As you can see, they're not super even, but I'll try to do the best that I can. Okay, so here we go. So with eyebrows, you're not trying to be perfect with them. You just want them to stand out because you did cover the hairs a little with foundation that you just put on earlier. After that, don't forget to brush them out. Brush. so it looks more natural. You don't have any harsh lines. Just do not have harsh lines. Want to look natural. Okay, next step, I'm just gonna do my eyeshadow. So I'm gonna go with this, which is like a white color. I don't know what it's called. This product I got from Etude house. It's the Tiny Twinkle palette. Tiny Twinkle Color Eyes #2 Golden Bronze Ornament. So you can just go and use any like white or neutral eyeshadow for your face as a base. So I like to do this just so that any color that you put on the top will really stand out. And also the great thing about using white on your eyes is that it brightens up your eyes. All over my lid, go up a bit above my eyelid line, is that what it's called? Because I have double eyelids but they're really small, so there we go. Next up, I'm gonna just be using a darker color for making a shadow of my eyes. So it's gonna be this color right here, this one. It's a neutral brownish color. So I'm just gonna go with my brush right in there and just pat it. To be honest, if you're in a hurry, you can also use your fingers. Sometimes when I really can't be bothered or when I'm traveling or something, I definitely like to use my fingers because it's much faster and you can feel exactly where you're putting it. You know, fingers, you don't really need brushes if you're a beginner, honestly. I actually didn't get brushes until I started doing makeup like a few years because I just felt like they were a waste of money. I want to be resourceful. Free is the way to go. So, looking a bit like a panda right now, but I'll fix that. Blend, blend, blend. Okay, after that, I'm just gonna go into put a little bit of this dark shade right here. I'm just gonna go in and make a little V shape. Put it right at the edges just to give my eyes a bit more dimension. Go again. I'm gonna tell you the brush that I use. Okay, so it's just like a flat brush that you can use just for patting on a large area, so the whole eyelid or something. And this one I just got from Sephora. It's a really thin, flat brush that I just use for concentrating the color in different parts of my eyes. Next step is blush. So this is from Goldberry, again the same brand as my foundation. I just found these in Thailand. I really like them because they are really pigmented. I think the quality is pretty great, so yes, again. So here we go with my Real Techniques blush brush. So I'm just gonna pat and just okay, and just brush it, tap tap tap. And I like to just spread it everywhere just to get my face a little bit glitter everywhere and to look a bit more like healthy looking. So next I'm gonna be using some highlighter just to highlight my face. So this is by Bobbi Brown, and this one is in Pink Glow because I think they have quite a few colors, but there is another one that they had but it was slightly too dark for highlighting for my skin color, face color. There we go. Shine, being extra. Okay, sometimes this is a step I skip sometimes, but I'm just gonna show you. So you don't have to do this. It's just if you have time, like a few minutes to spare, then you can go in with your contour. So this is Fenty Matchstick. It's in amber, so it's this color. It's like an ashy brown color that I really like for contouring. So for this product, I just like to tap 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 tap. I swear the secret to perfect makeup is tapping. It makes you look super natural. It's just amazing. Okay, just a little bit. To be honest, I normally do this stage right after my foundation, but I wasn't sure if I was going to show you guys. So, in case you wanted to see how I did it. And for this product. It's a cream, so sometimes it doesn't completely mix well with powders, but this one's really great for me, I think, because it's not so hard. And when you tap it, do not tap it really hard because you just want to shadow your face. So this, I just used my pinky finger and just drag and just flick. If you want like a rounder face, you do it curved, like a curve shape, and if you want a straight angular face, you just draw a straight line. And that is almost there, almost there. Mascara. So this step I never ever miss. I feel like the eyes are super important. Since my lashes are all relatively straight, I'm just gonna go in there with my mascara. So this is the Lash Alert Mascara by Eyeko. So it's like the Wake Up and Go mascara. It's not really. Anyway. So I always do the outside first. I don't know why, I think it's just easier. And now I never forget to do my lower lashes. They're as important. Okay, so I first like to moisturize with my lip maximizer. It's just the Dior lip maximizer. Just a little. And then I'm just gonna go in with a nude color because I think nude just looks best on my face. So this is the MAC Velvet Teddy. It's really great. It's just this color, pinky nude color, and I think it really suits my lip color. So remember that we put on foundation on our mouth before, so as you can see, it's kind of like a neutral blank canvas for you to work with. And we just go in and do this. Drag. I also like to tap my lipstick just because it doesn't transfer so much color onto my mouth, and then it looks much more natural looking. You can see. So this is the finished thing. So personally, I don't like to do eyeliner just when I'm going to school and stuff because I have on my lashes, which I think is already really extra. And that's it for today. Thanks for watching, guys, on how to do your everyday school makeup with me. I hope you liked the video, and please stay tuned for my video next time. Bye!